If you're someone who sits all day, you need to hear this. This message is especially for you if you spend most of your day at a desk, on the couch, or in front of a screen. In today's world, it's easier than ever to fall into the habit of sitting for hours on end, whether it's for work, relaxation, or entertainment. But what if I told you that this seemingly harmless routine could be quietly putting your health at risk in ways you might not even realize? The truth is, our modern lifestyles have made sitting the default position for so many of us, and it's become so normal that we rarely stop to question it. But beneath the surface, this habit could be setting the stage for serious health issues down the line. That comfy chair could be doing more harm than you think. Sure, it feels great to sink into your favorite spot after a long day, but the truth is, our bodies weren't designed to be still for so long. The more time we spend sitting, the more we put ourselves at risk for a range of health problems, some of which can sneak up on us over time. It's not just about feeling stiff or sore after a Netflix binge. It's about the silent changes happening inside your body, changes that can affect your energy, your mood, and even your risk for chronic diseases like diabetes. Here's what you need to know. So what's the lifestyle habit that could be secretly raising your diabetes risk? It's not just about what you eat or how much you exercise. There's another factor that's just as important, but often overlooked. Most people think of diet and exercise as the main pillars of health, but there's a third pillar that's just as crucial: how much you move throughout the day, and more importantly, how much you don't. It's sitting. Yep, just sitting too much. It sounds simple, but the science is clear. Prolonged sitting is linked to a higher risk of developing type 2 diabetes, even if you think you're otherwise healthy. This isn't just a theory. Study after study has shown that the more you sit, the greater your risk, regardless of your age, weight, or fitness level. Think about it. How many hours do you spend at your desk, on the couch, or scrolling your phone each day? For many of us, it's not just a few minutes here and there. It can easily add up to 6, 8, or even more hours every single day. And it's not just adults. Kids and teens are spending more time sitting than ever before too. With the rise of remote work, online classes, and endless digital entertainment, our days are filled with opportunities to sit, and very few reminders to move. Maybe you start your day sitting at breakfast, then commute to work or school sitting in a car or on public transport. Once you arrive, you're at a desk or in meetings for hours. After work, it's dinner at the table, then maybe some TV or scrolling through social media. Before you know it, you've spent most of your waking hours sitting down. It's a routine that feels normal, but it's quietly shaping your health in ways you might not notice until it's too late. Here's the problem. When we sit for long periods, our bodies don't use sugar efficiently. Our muscles, especially in our legs, are some of the biggest in our bodies, and they play a huge role in helping us process blood sugar. But when those muscles are inactive, our metabolism slows down, and our cells become less responsive to insulin. This means your body has a harder time moving sugar out of your blood and into your cells, where it's needed for energy. That means more sugar floats around in your blood, and over time that can lead to type 2 diabetes. You might not notice any symptoms at first, but inside your body, changes are happening that can have a big impact on your long-term health. Over months and years, this can contribute to insulin resistance, weight gain, and inflammation, all of which are major risk factors for diabetes and other chronic diseases. In fact, adults who sit more than 8 hours a day have up to a 90% higher risk. That's a huge increase, and it's not just a statistic, it's a wake-up call. The more you sit, the greater your risk, even if you try to balance it out with a workout here and there. Sitting for long stretches can actually undo some of the benefits of your exercise routine, because your body needs regular movement throughout the day to function at its best. You might be thinking, but I eat healthy and go to the gym a few times a week. Doesn't that protect me? While those habits are definitely important, research shows that even people who exercise regularly can still be at risk if they spend most of their day sitting. It's not just about what you do in the gym, it's about what you do the rest of the time too. In fact, some studies suggest that the negative effects of sitting can't be completely erased by a single workout, no matter how intense. Even if you eat well or exercise here and there, those hours of sitting add up fast. The body needs regular movement throughout the day to keep blood sugar levels in check and to keep your metabolism working efficiently. Sitting for long stretches can undo some of the benefits of your healthy habits. It's like trying to fill a leaky bucket. No matter how much water you pour in, if you don't fix the leak, you'll never get ahead. Office work, TV marathons, or gaming, all count. It doesn't matter if you're working hard at your job, catching up on your favorite shows, or playing video games with friends. If you're sitting, your risk goes up. And with so many of our daily activities centered around screens, it's easy to lose track of just how much time we spend sitting. The hours can slip by without us even realizing it, especially when we're focused or entertained. So what can you do? The good news is, you don't have to overhaul your entire life to make a difference. Small, simple changes can have a big impact on your health and help lower your risk of diabetes. The key is to break up long periods of sitting with short bursts of movement, and to make these breaks a regular part of your day. Stand up and stretch every hour, take a quick walk, or swap some screen time for activity. Set a timer or use an app to remind you to get up and move. Even just a few minutes of movement every hour can help your body process sugar more efficiently and keep your metabolism active. Try standing while you take phone calls, or doing a few squats or stretches while you wait for your coffee to brew. If you have kids, make movement a family activity. Dance in the living room, play a quick game of tag, or go for a walk together after dinner. Each item in the list: media group, person standing and stretching at work, woman walking down hallway, person putting down phone and getting up at its stock at distribute_equally. Stand up and stretch every hour, take a quick walk, or swap some screen time for activity. Try walking around while you're on the phone, taking the stairs instead of the elevator, or doing a few stretches during TV commercials. If you work from home, set up a standing desk or take short breaks to move around the house. If you're at the office, invite a coworker for a quick walk during lunch or have a standing meeting. Even small changes, like parking farther away from the store or getting off the bus one stop early, can add up over time and make a real difference in your health. Remember, small changes matter. You don't have to run a marathon or spend hours at the gym to see benefits. Just breaking up your sitting time with short bursts of movement can make a real difference. Over time, these little habits add up and can help protect you from diabetes and other health problems linked to a sedentary lifestyle. The important thing is to be consistent and to make movement a natural part of your daily routine, not just something you do when you have extra time. Are you sitting too much right now? Take a moment to check in with yourself. How many hours have you spent sitting today? Are there small changes you could make to add more movement to your routine? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts and any tips you have for staying active during the day. Maybe you have a favorite way to sneak in extra steps, or a creative way to remind yourself to move. Share your ideas and help inspire others. And if you found this helpful, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs a reminder to get moving. Remember, your health is in your hands, and every step counts. Let's all make a commitment to move more, sit less, and take charge of our well-being, one small change at a time. The journey to better health doesn't have to be overwhelming or complicated. It starts with a single step, literally. So stand up, stretch, and take that first step today. Your future self will thank you.